Welcome back to Totally Random but Totally Awesome Podcast. You're here with Q-Tip.
And Miranda.
And today, we're going to be talking about Skillet again.
Yeah.
Because we went again.
Yeah. This time I actually went instead of just Quentin. Not only that, we went together.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And, I have an announcement at the end of the video I'm going to tell you.
And I can kind of add on to that, but at the time of recording this, it's still a maybe.
Shh, it's a secret.
It's a secret?
Yeah, they got to wait till the end.
Yeah.
They got to get punished first. So, you want to kick it off here?
Yeah. So, this was, the band we went and saw was Skillet on November 11th in Brookings.
SD.
Yes. What was the name of the venue, Quentin?
The Dakota Bank.
Yes.
It got changed from Swiftel, but I'm definitely going to keep calling it the Swiftel because I'm not used to the name change yet.
So
Hey.
Oh.
We got to specify.
Yeah.
Rock Resurrection Part 2.
Yeah. We met at the venue around 4, because...
It honestly looked like a drug deal, too, because it was literally just us two pulled up next to each other.
And then we got out, said hello, and then we went and stood by a bench before going inside.
It's a nice bench.
Very good bench, very comfortable.
But then it wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, it got very cold. So, basically, the concert was, I think they were going to let us in around 7-ish, or something like that, or maybe 6. We got there around 4, because we like to show up early to things.
Well, we're special, too.
Yeah.
We were special.
But we gotta wait for that.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
According to the notes, about 20 minutes or so later, we went to inside because we were cold, which is factual and very true.
Yeah, we thought we were going to be strong and hold it out.
Mm-mm. We got in line, and people ahead of us in line were playing Theory of a Dead Man, but I could barely hear it over the amount of people talking, because as soon as they let the regular peasants inside, it was a long line. Yeah. Yeah. You guys have probably figured out what our little small surprise is. You want to tell them? Or should we make them wait a bit longer?
So, you know the term RIP?
Yeah.
Change one letter to a V. What is it?
VIP.
Yeah, we were very important people.
Yeah. Not only that, we weren't just VIP. What else were we? Are we gonna make them wait for that again?
We're going to make them wait this time, actually.
Sorry, we're making you guys wait for a lot.
Take the L.
Yeah. It's a punishment for something. What? Who knows?
For subscribing.
We finally got to go through and we got our VIP items, which was a laminate.
A fan, bro.
Oh yeah,
that fan was a game changer.
Yeah, I love that fan.
Also, Devils has a light.
Oh yeah.
It holds your phone.
It does, yeah. And it says Skillet on it.
There of a Dead Man VIP got shot glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like either of us could use them.
Yeah, but it's also a good thing I didn't get it because I definitely would have broke it.
Oh yeah.
Can't be trusted with glass.
And then we got the laminate, the fan, a signed poster that said Rock Resurrection on it.
And you best believe we walked around with our laminates like Wayne's World.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, the Skillet was signed, which is cool.
Both of our Seth autographs went into the R.
Yeah. Yours were I think, 2 of them were really spiked at the end?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they were. So then after that, after we had to... What else did we have to... Oh yeah. After waiting in line forever, and then we got our items, we went on in, and there was a security guard, and she was, scanning us with the detector thing, and did it beep for you?
Yeah, I got in trouble. I just walk in there all confident, because I have nothing in my pockets, gets to my thigh, beep. I thought I was going to get shot down or something. She's like, you got your phone in your pocket? Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
I'm so
I
sorry.
was standing behind you holding all my stuff, and I saw you were holding your phone because
Yeah.
I heard it beep, and that's what made me look over, and I saw you take your phone. I was like, oh, I should probably take mine out too. So I was like holding all my stuff and my phone. I was barely holding on to my phone, and then it beeped for me too, but I thought it was the metal on the laminate. It wasn't. It was my phone. So then we went and we got in another line.
Yeah.
We got our tickets, got a mark on them,
Yeah.
saying we were good for whatever. And then we got in line for probably the most fun part of it all. Well,
Just to make you uncomfortable right now,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, we were in the bowels of the Dakota Bank Center. I have never been that deep inside of a venue before.
Yeah, and me never being in the Swiftel Center before, I was just like,
Dakota Bank.
shut up. You said you were going to call it Swiftel, so I'm going to call it Swiftel. And
Anyways.
So, you made me lose my train of thought.
We were waiting in line.
Oh, yeah, for like the third time.
And she made me hold her stuff like 8 times.
Yes, if you agreed to do. Because I had to, yeah. And I kept calling my mom and giving her updates. So, what else was a part of our whole VIP thing? You know, meet and greet. What's that?
So that's basically where you meet some random people
Yeah.
and you greet them
Uh-huh. Who did we meet?
and then you walk away.
Who did we meet and greet?
A blue-haired wizard.
They don't know the context of that.
Okay, so the blue-haired wizard is a magical man.
He was a security guard that
he was
let
like
us
our
through.
guide.
Mm-hmm. He had a backwards hat, a mask. He was basically just dressed in all black, basically, with this blue hair. And he would be like, all right, Theory of a Dead Man meet and greet, you go over here. Skillet meet and greet, you go over here.
People that just say VIP, I need another line over here. Because, you know, they're not as important.
Yeah, we're on a whole nother
Take
level.
the L.
Take the L. So then, they went before us. Theory went before us, and it was very sad because we had to wait again. But we knew that was going to be a part of it. Going to a big concert as a VIP meet and greet, and also just a concert in general. There's a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
Go back to our
Do you cue
First-
the Jeopardy music?
don't get copyrighted me.
I was about to sing it, but I caught myself.
Yeah, but going back to like even when we saw Skillet at Red River Valley Fair
Yeah.
back in 2021, there was a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
Fortunately, there were no tables to lean against there.
Bruh, at Shinedown, I can't remember if it was like this at Skillet, but they let us in, they opened the floodgates, and I started running, right? All of a sudden you hear, nobody run! I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Oh, dude.
I waddled a little bit until I got out of their sight.
Oh yeah. I was gonna start running because that's what I did at the Red
Yeah.
River Valley Fair and Seether, and I ran because I wanted to get in front.
Mhm.
But all of a sudden, all you hear is just no running, and it's like, oh.
It's like
So
we're at a pool.
It was. I sped walked.
Gotta get to bingo.
Oh no. Oh. No wait. Oh yeah. Here's one thing I glanced over. We heard the Saint Asonia sound check when we were
yeah.
waiting.
You just heard, oh.
I heard Boss, the bass.
Dun-na-na-na-dun-na-na.
And I gotta know one thing
I
wrong.
was kind of marking out.
It says color-haired wizard let Skillet VIP go first. So I guess that was wrong, but it did suck having to wait for Theory.
We waited for
No,
a long
no.
time.
It was Theory that they let go to merch first.
Yeah.
That's what I got wrong.
We waited a long. It had to be at least 30 minutes.
No, that we were kind of in front of the meet and greet, like not in like total front. There were a couple people. There was like
Yeah,
your
That's-
rival was in front of us.
I'd say what, 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a new rival.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I'll talk
Wait.
about him later, but just know I have a deep hatred.
So
for
the
this
general
guy.
setup of it was there was a table to set your stuff down, and then like black curtains
All
that
around.
like kind of separated everything, and they were kind of see through, so you could at least see silhouettes and stuff.
Just know at this point, we were freaking out. Our anxiety was through the roof, but we were also excited. Very scared. This is the first time I've ever met a band,
And my first time as well.
other than Apollo's Beacon, but you know. At this point, we know them personally, so it's like.
Because that sounds weird.
But we do.
Okay, yeah.
We talk to them every time.
So, and this is where my heart kind of went from 1,000 beats per minute to like 20,000 beats per minute. Because I heard a door open. I heard voices. And the voices I recognized was being John Cooper, Corey Cooper, Seth Morrison, and Jen Letcher. And I was talking to Quentin beforehand. I was like, we're going to see the silhouettes and I'm going to freak out.
Little did Miranda know. She was the only one that saw the silhouette because I was looking the other way.
Yeah, and I made the most shocked, surprised face ever, hoping Quentin would turn around, and he never did. And I was even pointing.
I think I was in my own universe of.
I saw John's silhouette, and
I heard
him talking.
I heard him talking.
And then I was just like, I was right. I was gonna see their silhouettes.
You saw more than a silhouette.
Shut up.
Have you ever seen the shower scene in Psycho?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that. John opened the curtain.
Oh, yeah. I was just about to get to that. So he walks up to the curtain. He pulls it aside because it was like kind of connected to a metal bar. He pulls it aside, pokes his head out, and goes, "What's up, party people?"
I remember just turning to him like this. I like did like a 90-degree turn. And I was like, "What's up?"
I just let out the loudest gasp ever. And then there's some lady near me that let out an even louder gasp. And we all just started cheering. And then he was like, "We're gonna get started with this soon." And then our wizard explained the rules. He was like, I think he explained them beforehand, but at some point he explained the rules.
You're gonna put your items on the table. You're gonna go in there, meet them, take a picture, but you gotta be respectful of other people's time. We were like, yes, master.
Yes, wizard. Yes, wizard.
And remember, we're like 5th, 6th person in line. We didn't have much time to prepare.
Yeah.
It was like bing, bang, boom, us.
And we thought we had to go one at a time, but we went together.
We were allowed to go.
Yeah.
Two at a time.
Because the people ahead of us went together.
Yeah, we were originally terrified that we had to go in there and, fend for ourselves.
At some point, our wizard told us, no signing, because you already got a signed poster, and, we gotta get through this quickly. Yeah. People walk in, set guitar cases down.
There's at least 3 people with guitars.
Yeah, I saw 2.
I was just like, well, take the L.
So then we finally met him. We kind of went down the line, shaking their hands, saying what's up.
We're next in line. You just hear, next! Like, he literally yelled it. We just turned the curtain. I just remember as soon as I turned the curtain, John just goes, yeah. I
don't remember anything.
Then I just went down the line, shaking hands,
Shaking John's hand was surreal because he was probably the most chill out of them all. Because he was just like, what's up? And I was just like, sup? It was so bad, but it was so surreal.
Yeah.
And then we kind of got in the pose for the picture.
It really got real for me when I heard Jen's voice. I don't know why that's when it registered what was going on. But when that happened, my anxiety spiked again.
No, seeing their silhouettes made my anxiety spike, and then seeing John poke his head out really made my anxiety spike. I was like, oh, this is real. Yeah. This is going on. I'm existing.
And after I shook each of their hands, I felt like I got the power of music sent through my body, and I have the power of shred.
Did you?
No, definitely not.
So, I've talked a lot so far, but there's a part I gotta talk about, and then a part you have to talk about. So we took the picture. They took like 3 pictures. The light was very blinding.
Oh yeah, it really hurt.
I was just like, ugh. And
at least it was fast.
If you look at the picture, which is on both of our channels, it appears that I am stepping on Jen's foot. I don't think I am fully, but a little bit of my heel is a little too close to her foot. Jen, I doubt you're listening to this, but I am so sorry.
I just thought that was the funniest thing when I saw it.
I was just like, oh no. If I meet him again, I need to apologize to Jen. She won't know what I'm talking about, but...
Bro, you won't believe how happy I was when you went to Jen's side.
Mm-hmm. You talked to Seth.
I talked to Seth,
I said a little bit to Jen.
I said, like, a word to John,
Mm-hmm.
a word to Jen,
Mm-hmm.
a word to Corey, and a couple full sentences to Seth.
I said a word to John, a word to Corey, some stuff to Jen, and then a word to Seth. So, I just said I liked her art, because I'm kind of an artist myself. Which is... I'm flattering myself too much. Jen is a genuine artist in the music sense and in the the drawing sense. She makes really good art. So
Which I want for Christmas, but Jen, bring down your prices.
Jen, if you're listening for some reason, please bring down your prices.
I've been a long-time Skillet listener. Seen you 5 times, just bring down the price for me a little bit,
Can I get
She's just like, yeah, I'm gonna raise the price.
Can I get a discount too?
Just the smallest discount. Just the smallest. From $100 to $20. That's all I'm saying.
But, I'll let you take this one.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
We take the photo. We're about to get rushed out. I was like, Will, I didn't get to talk to Seth. Because in my mind, I had it planned out. I was going to talk to Jen and Seth. Clearly, the Jen didn't happen.
Yeah.
But maybe next time.
I stole it.
Maybe next time. Because I have decided now that I have to get VIP every time. It's just, I have to. So hopefully it will become less awkward as years go by. Will that happen? Probably not. Anxiety will be through the roof. But it's whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's worth the $230 that will probably continue to go up as inflation rises. Which is a depressing...
Way to bring somebody down.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, viewers, about that.
I am not.
Let me bring the mood back up.
No.
So anyway, I get to talking to Seth, right? I was like, bro. I got your distortion pedal. Man, I love that thing. The tone is so great. He was like, that's awesome, man. I was like, oh.
Right in the heart.
Right in the heart, man. And I told him, because I hadn't had a distortion pedal for the longest time. Miranda entered herself.
Ouch. Yeah. Distortion pedal.
Yeah, so I didn't have a distortion pedal, so I actually learned Monster, their most popular song, I'd say, without it. And then, as soon as I got it, I was like, oh, it was heavenly. And he's like, well, yeah, you gotta have distortion. I was like, yeah, man.
It's obvious.
And, the one thing that he said that really stuck with me, you gotta keep playing. So now I have to play for the rest of my life until the day I die.
Yeah, on your deathbed, you're just gonna be you're just holding an acoustic guitar, and it's like connected to like a really small amp. And this might get us copyright claimed. Actually, I won't because I won't sing it.
Mm.
You're just sitting there, slowly playing Wonderwall.
Yeah. If I go out with a guitar in my hands, that's pretty cool. Well, now I gotta hold the guitar all the time.
You're not holding a guitar right now.
Exactly, so I hope I don't,
You're disappointing Seth.
I'm sorry, Seth. I'm really sorry. I'll make it up to you. I'll practice 6 hours tonight. No, I won't. I probably
Maybe 6 minutes.
I probably won't even pick it up.
Maybe 6 minutes.
Hey, in my defense, I was playing it at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's That's how bad my sleep schedule is messed up. I'm up at 4 in the morning playing guitar.
Who isn't?
Anyways, so I get done talking to Seth. Blue-haired guy's like, not saying anything, but he's like kind of trying to get us out of there. But I feel like in his head he's like, let's go.
Yeah, he was like gently nudging you, and I was just like, come on, Quinn, we gotta go.
I was like, not to be rude or anything,
Mm.
but I'm going to finish my conversation with Seth.
Mm.
I'm not going to like. I feel like it's more rude to leave in the middle of him talking to me.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not like we've been there, like standing there for like 20 minutes, and the whole thing was probably 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It felt like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was bing bang boom out. I remember we walked back, and we're just standing by the door, and the blue-haired wizard comes out. You're supposed to wait out there. And I was like, oh, okay. And so then we go out, and then they let Theory in.
God,
We waited a long time.
you're getting ahead.
We waited a
You're getting ahead.
long time
That's true.
for Skillet to end, and then Theory to go in. And guess what this one does? Guess what she does?
I have to talk about my
What?
meet and greet experience.
I guess.
So basically, you said you wanted to talk to Jen and Seth, right?
Yeah, I was gonna tell Jen that it was more of a threat than talk.
Jeez.
I was going to be like, all right, Jen, here's the deal. I saw you open for Skillet in 2020, and you sang Rampage, and it's not out yet. No official audio. I need that out, okay? I need it. This is my favorite song she sang, and I can only listen to the live version. I just need it. I need it in my blood and in my heart. But I meant it out of love.
Did you ever say that to her?
No, because I got rushed. If I had a full minute, definitely would have said something.
I wanted to talk to John and, I talked to Jen, but I wanted to talk to John and Jen and only talk to Jen. Because you went before me with shaking hands, so I could have talked to him, but I just said hi to him, and that's mainly it.
Yeah.
And I'm upset because he plays bass.
Mm-hmm.
I play bass.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to tell him one of the most cheesy things ever, that he was an inspiration for me.
Oh, remember my original plan with Jen? I was going to be like, hey, I'm a drummer, and unfortunately I kind of ran out of sticks.
Yes, I remember
Hint,
that.
hint, nudge, nudge.
She doesn't really throw sticks.
Yeah, she doesn't. At the end of the show, you'll see her just put the sticks back down on the drum. I was like, the first time I saw that, I was like, what? Come on, man, I want the drumstick.
Mm.
But, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, and then when we got done, I was like, I didn't talk to John.
I'm gonna bring us. I almost just blew the surprise. Never mind. Don't forget it. Forget it.
Forget it. Give me the notes.
Go back.
Give me the notes.
Mind erase.
So, you were saying, guess what this one did? I'll say it. I embarrassed myself with the Jen thing. I need to embarrass myself further. So, my feet were already hurting at this point. Like, we've done a lot of...
What did you do?
There's this ambulance or something. You see it?
No.
See, these are the bloopers we leave in. Oh, I saw lights.
Oh, I saw it in the reflection.
What did it look like?
It was a wambulance.
Ambulance.
Wambulance.
Wambulance. Yeah, these are the outtakes we leave in.
I got scared. I thought the fuzz was after me.
So basically, I needed to lean against something. I was leaning against the wall. That wasn't really
we were
helping.
standing for like 40 minutes.
It's
kind of ridiculous.
Trash can next to me. I was like, okay, I'll just kind of lean up against this. Not a lot,
Yeah.
but just enough to take some weight off my feet.
Yeah, well, you took enough weight off. And you took the top of the garbage can
Yeah,
off.
I didn't realize it was loose, so it kind of wiggled, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. It fell off like 2 seconds later.
And of course, it was the loudest thing.
Yeah.
Over everyone talking.
Mm-hmm. Everyone just stopped, looked at me, and people were like, what happened? And then some person was like, she knocked the lid off the trash can. And then the guy was like, oh, okay. And everyone was kind of...
How do you feel the dude sold you out like that?
It was a lady.
Oh,
And I don't really
I'm sorry. Don't cancel me, please.
But, yeah, she was... some guy asked her, I think it was like a boyfriend or something, I don't
Yeah.
know. And he was like, what happened? And she was like, well, she knocked the lid off the garbage can. And I was like, yep. Mm-hmm.
And you know what she did?
I blamed Quinn.
You know what she did?
I blamed Quinn.
She made somebody else pick it up and put it back on.
No, it didn't.
Yeah,
I did. I might have. I was embarrassed, but who cares? So we mentioned this earlier, but we went towards the merch. Theory went first. There was a
Which
huge...
was understandable, because Skillet got to go first, right?
Yep.
That's understandable.
But it was still unfair.
It was unfair to me, personally,
And me,
because
personally.
I didn't spend $230 to go
200
second.
$234.86. It probably wasn't 86 cents, but I know it was $234.
I didn't pay that much money to go second, you know what I'm saying? So,
So, but, yeah. So then the line got really, really, really long, and we were like, we're gonna wait.
well, at first I was like, I thought they were going to make us go through merch, but then I saw my rival go over to the door, so I was like, wait a second, can we skip the line? I was like, all right, let's just go around. Let's go around. We'll get up front, and you can go to merch like you wanted, and it'll be fun.
And then I think you went like after me because we
And
did
like,
through.
We're like second in line.
Yeah.
Later to find out, it didn't matter. I thought they were gonna open all the doors, and it would be a free for all. No, Theory of a Dead Man got to go first. How's that fair? How is that fair? They get to go to merch first and into the. It's not fair. I was shook.
But we still got up front, so in the end that didn't really matter.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I was
So-
shook though.
we abandoned the merch line, got in line for doors, and guess what we did? We waited.
Wow. At this point, I was so tired of waiting.
So in the notes it says wait to be let in. Theory of a Dead Man VIP gets to go first. In parentheses, triggered. So we got up front. So that would be Tavis, Corey, and Dave's side.
Yes.
So that was pretty cool. I've interacted with Tavis.
Oh, many
A lot.
times.
We both
He
did.
was like within like I don't know 2 feet of us.
But we'll get to
I remember looking up to him. I was like, "Hey, Tavis."
that. Hey, Tavis. Oh, was the cool security guard handshake that early?
I think so, yeah. Because I remember talking about him to you, and then you're like, "Oh, he's cool. I want to get like a high five or fist bump or whatever."
Earlier, I saw someone high five him, and I was
Yeah.
like, I wanted to do that.
And was this? I think it was after he had those interactions with the ladies next to us, where they were, what were they like trying to be all sexy with him or something? He's like, no.
Oh yeah. I remember finding his reaction hilarious because he's just like, no.
And no, he's buff, has a big beard. He looks like a Viking.
Yeah, perfect representation of a Viking.
But he's so chill and so cool.
And I went to high five him, but he went in for a fist bump. So our hands collided, and then he switched to a high five. I switched to a fist bump, so we were just kind of switching. He's like, what are we doing? I was like, I don't know. And then he like, put your hand like this, and I tried.
It's like a regular handshake.
And then I had my hand like kind of in a regular handshake. He grabbed my wrist and then kind of pushed it forward so our thumbs were kind of touching. And he went, butterfly.
He was like, Batman, butterfly.
And I was just like, oh, okay.
It was so funny.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious to see and hilarious to go through.
I love how he like at least knows me at this point.
Oh yeah.
But I think my interactions with him later, so we'll talk about that when it comes up in the notes.
So Saint Asonia takes the stage. If you look at my video,
If you best believe, I was hyping up Saint Asonia. Like right after it got announced, I was hyping them up so much to Miranda. I was like, bro, this is going to be your first time seeing Adam Gontier live in concert. And I was just hyping up so much. I got her addicted to Better Place and Let Me Live My Life.
and Devastate. Yeah.
And Devastate. Because at that point, I was hardcore Santa Sonia.
We still like 3 Days Grace, but like Adam 3 Days Grace, because
Yeah.
quite frankly, Matt is not good with the Adam
He's
songs.
trash.
Yeah, to put it bluntly, he's trash.
Anyways,
If you like Matt,
you're wrong.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a big, huge Santa Sonia fan, and I was like, I'm going to make Miranda into one as well. And it wasn't that hard because she already liked 3 Days Grace,
Mm-hmm. Hardcore 3 Days Grace fan, kind of.
except for Matt.
Yeah. So kind of partially hardcore 3 Days Grace fan. So, not to promote my channel or anything,
Promoting her channel.
but on the Better Place video, that was their opening song. They played a walkout song. It was "God's Gonna Cut You Down" by Johnny Cash, and with the lighting,
Yeah.
it was so cool to
Yeah.
experience, and I'm so glad I recorded it.
I don't know why, but I like when they walk out to older songs like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's because Johnny Cash
Mhm.
is known for country,
Yeah.
but he's also known as the universal, like everyone likes him.
He's
Whatever
also-
genre you listen to, especially metalheads, love Johnny Cash.
He's also covered rock songs. He's covered "Rusty Cage" by
You
Soundgarden.
see,
"Hurt" is that
with Hurt,
"Hurt" by Nine Inch Nails.
with Hurt, I truly think he made that his own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you ask somebody if they've heard Hurt, they're definitely going to say by Johnny Cash first.
Well, yeah. I've listened to both versions, and I'm sorry to Nine Inch Nails. I love them, but I love the Johnny Cash one more. He's just like, he gives that sorrowful tone to it.
And he was an old man.
Yeah.
He's an old man, hated the world.
Oh my god. We're sorry, Johnny Cash.
Hurt, not, and that's all I can sing. So
Yeah,
we can't get
yeah.
copyright, but
Oh, hey Quinn. Oh wait, no. No.
mm-mm.
I accidentally scrolled down a little bit. I missed 3 different things. So, at some point, I can't remember after what song, but Tavis
Yeah.
threw a pick, or maybe it was during a song. He threw a pick. It landed near me, and I fought 3
what,
different people to
It
get
landed on the other side. Those two ladies are in between them or something.
it. Yeah.
I just see Miranda crouch down and go like in a zigzag on the ground. I'm like, oh, she's going in for the kill.
Yeah, I saw me and like 3 other people all reach for it, but I was the only one who wasn't 30 years old with knee problems. So I was like, whatever, I'm getting that
Yeah.
pick. I don't.
That's kind of like me at LA Guns,
Mm-hmm.
where a pick dropped right by me, like kind of to the side of me, and they're like 3, to be honest, 50-year-old women, like trying to get it.
Oh, no, one of them was a big buff dude.
So I'm just like, and put my foot on top of it.
I don't know if I put my foot on top of
They
it.
were so triggered. You would not believe the death stares they gave me.
Oh no, dude. I think I immediately crouched down. I was like, I don't care if I hurt my knees doing this or if I get my pants dirty.
Yeah.
I want that pick. So I went down, I grabbed it, and I immediately just stood back up by Quinn. I was like, look what I got.
I probably was like, nice, fistful.
Yeah, that's what it was. Got to hear Wolf live for the first time.
Wanda.
Wolf. Dude, I'm addicted to that song now.
I love that song. Yeah, it's so good.
Finish Line with Adam and Wolf with John. Screamed every song, yeah, that's
Yeah,
accurate.
I did that.
Yeah. It was
Miranda over here didn't.
hard. I screamed.
She didn't learn
Couple.
the lyrics.
You gave me homework, which is basically the entirety of Santa Sonia. Is this?
I
discography?
loved how I was screaming every single song. Tavis is looking at me, screaming every song. The drummer is looking at me, screaming every song. But he's just like, yeah, no, this kid ain't getting a pick or a drumstick. He's like really hyped singing every single song with like every word. But nah, it's not good enough. I'll throw it to an 80-year-old that...
I'll let you take these ones over for a bit, because I've been talking a lot this episode, which is kind of unusual, because usually you're doing the talking.
Maybe because you have the notes.
Oh. So, now, Do you want to go till the end of Saint Asonia or the start of Skillet?
I don't know. What do you
I'll
want
just
to-
take the
Okay, no,
notes.
fine.
Matthew, I know you're listening to this. You can't say that I've just been saying yeah the entire time.
So do I censor that word so we don't get in trouble?
No. Fine, you can censor it.
I don't want to get in trouble. My brother watched this podcast and he'll tell my mom.
I just brought him up.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
I'm getting trouble. You know what I'll do?
Yeah.
Ian? I'll put a beep over it.
I'll save you some time. Don't worry.
Okay.
Alright,
I won't edit this very much.
Anyways, Adam threw something in the crowd at the end of one of the songs. I think it was like a towel or something that he wiped his sweat on.
Mhm.
And
I saw that thing get ripped to shreds.
you just see a big hand.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
And he brings it down. And Adam just grabs the mic. He goes, "Of course the biggest effing guy in here catches that."
Mhm.
I was like, sounds about right.
True.
And it's
Factual.
weird. It is weird hearing Adam curse. It is so weird. Like, even when you listen to him live, he does not curse that much. Even on, I have a DVD of a 3 Days Grace live show, and you heard him like kind of pause before he said it, like he was thinking it over. And I was like, that reminds me of Emissary Echo.
Oh yeah, the guy kind of censored himself.
He caught himself.
But then Saliva, no censoring of any kind.
Mm-hmm. All right, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Saint Asonia. They're great.
Awesome. What would
So
we rate them? Like 5 stars. Like what would 5 stars?
6.5.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds about right.
I'm biased though.
Should we like say our favorite parts of it, or is that what just basically what our notes were?
Sure.
Probably and my interactions with Tavis. I threw up the horns. He threw them back.
Yeah.
Totally not the pick. Totally not. Adam, this is gonna sound really weird, but actually never mind. Adam, I threw up the horns, and Adam kind of nodded at it.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Bruh, I don't see. This wasn't directed at me, but the first time I saw them, this made me feel so good, because there's this little kid in front of me.
This is why we silence our ringtones, Quentin, because they sound like farts. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, there's this kid in front of me. I'd say maybe 10,
Mhm.
and I heard that was his first concert. And Adam comes out and he throws the horns, and Adam threw them right back.
Aw.
I was like, that made me feel so good. That
Adam's
kid,
awesome.
Yeah. I love how he turned his life around.
He's in such a better place.
Ah.
I'm so funny, aren't I?
Anyways, what was my favorite part of Saint Asonia?
Adam.
Yeah, probably. Probably
Matt-
hearing Wolf
Mm-hmm.
was probably my favorite.
Matthew, I know what you're gonna comment about Quinn's feelings towards Adam, and I just want to let you know
I'm
now.
not gay for Gantier.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know now. You're gonna get deleted.
I'm straight for Jen Ledger, obviously. Anyways, don't tell her that. She'll never want to
Jen.
meet me again.
What's next on the agenda?
You know one thing I was sad about?
What?
Due to them playing Wolf, we didn't get to hear The Hunted. I love The Hunted. So, anyways, yeah, we waited.
Yeah, we did
Again.
a lot of waiting.
Again.
It's the concert experience, basically.
Yeah, so in between Skillet, after Saint Asonia, and then before Skillet took stage, right? This cool security guard comes up to us again. He just kind of grabs the barricade, stands right in front of me, and he's like, you sure do come here a lot. And I was like, yeah, well, you always have good shows here. He's like, Fair.
He asked you if you lived around there since
Yeah.
you're always there.
Yeah, I was like, nah. I'm from. I was like, I'm from by Aberdeen. He's like, really?
Yeah, I live like 2 hours away.
I love like, South Dakota. They sometimes say we have accent. I don't hear it. But,
I can kind of hear it.
But dude went at one point was like, "You're at dang near everyone."
I think that was a combination of the South Dakota lingo and censoring himself because, yeah, I guess we've never heard swearing before. I guess.
I was like, yeah. And I'll just announce this here. This isn't the announcement that I'm talking about at the end, but I am going to see Hairball there again, so I'm curious to see his reaction when I show up.
You again.
I thought I got rid of you.
I bet he would say that. I bet
like,
he would say that.
It's a new year, sucker. You're stuck with me.
New year, new concerts.
You're stuck with me, my guy. I'm sorry. But yeah, then nothing much really happened. And then I just...
I was yawning. We need to tell them about our failed chant. We made this plan all the way back when we were in line to get our items from VIP, and we were gonna. I'm sure a lot of people have heard the song by the Ramones, Blitzkrieg Bop. I was like, what if we went in between sets when the crowd is kind of simmered down, not really hype anymore? We just started chanting.
Let's go, and so
we agreed to do it.
Yeah.
I was surprised that you agreed.
And then we kept going back and forth of when we were going to do it, and then
I didn't know what the exact order was, so I was like, what if we do it because of, me being dumb. I thought Theory was going to be like...
Yeah.
Well, I knew Saint Estonia was going to be like the opener.
Yeah.
I thought Theory would go first, and then Skillet would go.
Yeah.
As like the final act, but no, I was so wrong. But I was like, we should do it. We agreed we should do it in between sets.
Mm-hmm.
You started the chant at some point.
I remember looking at you, I was like, should we do it now? And it was like pretty quiet, and she's like, and you're like, I don't know, man. And I just started going, let's go. And maybe 4 people joined.
Okay.
Pretty sad chant.
5 people if you count me. I joined in. Now, I'm not going to say the big announcement.
She kind of got embarrassed, I think.
Yeah. I forgot about it for a moment, and then I was like, oh yeah. But this isn't spoiling the big announcement. But we gotta bring it back. Bring the chant back.
Yes. I'm just gonna do it at every show. Metallica, I'm doing it. Green Day, I'm doing it.
Metallica and Metallica? No, dude. I was gonna say Metallica, they would definitely do it. Green Day? They've literally chanted that at Green Day shows before. I've seen footage. You should definitely do it.
Just right before Green Day comes out. It's like they come on 8 o'clock.
Like right after the opening.
It's like 7:59. We just go, alright. I just go to everyone around me. Alright, everybody. Like, get all the attention on me. You gotta help me sing this, alright? Let's go. Just the whole stadium starts doing it.
I think it's a Green Day tradition for the crowd to start chanting that before. I think they even play it. So, I don't know. I haven't watched any Green Day footage in a while.
Alright, everybody, repeat after me. Why'd you call us a flyover state? Why'd you call us a flyover state?
No one's gonna do it. The context for that, Green Day was doing a New Year's live stream back in, when was it? End of 22?
Yeah.
And I missed that stream. Quinn watched it. Yeah, and he saw it.
I was having such a good time rocking out with Green Day, and then Billy had to open his mouth and say...
No, he was asking what time it was. And he was saying it was...
Some random person in the back was like, it's midnight in the Midwest. He just no emotion. Just goes, well, Happy New Year to the Midwest. Leans into the mic, flyover states. Like, what?
That stings, Billy.
That stings. I was like, and at the time, the Hella Mega Tour just got over, kind of. I was like, bruh.
You know what makes it even? You know what makes it sting even more? Green Day performed in Sioux Falls, but back in like 1992.
Note that Miranda was born in 2007.
And you were born in
So
2006.
she didn't even have a chance to go to that.
Yeah. And you were born in what, 2006?
Yeah.
You're old.
Uh-huh. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah. You're welcome. Now, where were we? What's our topic?
So, Skillet.
Yeah.
So, first thing I remember, I'm just standing around, just kind of looking around. I don't know if Miranda, were you sitting down, chilling, waiting?
Yeah.
Miranda sat down a lot.
Oh, yeah, towards the end, we'll talk about that, but at some point, see, kids, when you go to a concert where you're in front being pushed around by a lot of people, bring this lovely thing called water, and not Aquafina. Basically, I got really dehydrated during the set, and it led to me having a stomach ache because I didn't eat before either words.
Which is obviously
either
a great idea.
I don't know what either words means, but I didn't eat before either.
Such a great idea.
Yeah, because my mom offered to go to McDonald's. I said no because I wanted to get to the venue. Bad idea. I had chips. I had a bag of Cheetos and thought that was going to be fine. It would not be fine, and I would...
ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
We'll get on that topic later.
Yeah.
But I think Miranda just wanted to bring up the intensity. Anyways, so I'm just looking around, just, watching, waiting.
Waiting.
So
waiting.
I look over and I see. That's purple haircut. And I saw the beard.
The beard. What was John's beard length? We said we were gonna kind of give an estimate. Okay. We got here's our
I've seen him long, like when I first saw him, it was
here's our 4 levels of John beard. We got short, really short, but still like beard, not like stubble. Then we got medium, which is where it was at. We got long. Then we have wizard. And yeah.
So the first time I saw him, it was long. It was very long. This time was just medium.
Yeah.
And which it has been every time I've seen him this year. He's been keeping it groomed. So
I wish I could see him with a wizard beard. That'd be so funny.
Then all of a sudden you just hear just their intro thing. And I remember Miranda and I were just fist bumping each other. Let's go.
Yeah, the lights turned blue, the little effects started to play.
We were really hyped. And then they just walk on stage. Now Jen walks out first, gives a wave.
No. John walked out and I was just like, yeah!
Note that we met them earlier, but we were still as starstruck.
Mm-hmm. Starstruck as when I first saw him.
It was, yeah. And then you just hear that live guitar.
Oh yeah, ears getting blown out because I haven't been to a concert in like at least a year. No, I would say at least a year, but I went to Roots and Boots at the Brown County Fair.
When I asked Miranda, I was like, so are you going to be used to this live rock and roll music? She's like, nope.
Didn't even try and defend myself, just nope, I'm not going to be. It's been way too long.
So, of course, as everyone would do, I screamed every song.
Mm-hmm.
I let Miranda film a lot of it because I didn't want to.
I need content.
1, I didn't want to. 2, Miranda needs content. Go subscribe.
Please.
But, yeah, I a lot of the first songs I didn't film. I filmed more of the second half when you were dying.
Yeah, that's when the death dying started. That's when I was like, I can't scream anymore.
And let me tell you.
Yeah.
Surviving the game, his CO2 guns felt so good.
Oh yeah.
So good.
I was squished. I was pushed up against the barricade a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me really glad I gave my bag of stuff to Matthew to watch.
Oh yeah, we gave our stuff over to my brother because we didn't want to deal with it.
Oh yeah, because I already had a big bag of stuff at that point. But the CO2 guns, the CO2 cannons.
So good.
On the stage felt really nice.
I remember after either Lifelight or first rock res,
Mm-hmm.
I asked our science teacher, is it okay to breathe in CO2? And she's like, small amounts, but like, how much are you? And I was like, interesting. Because I was breathing that stuff in.
It felt. Oh yeah, the first blast of it. I remember when he was absolutely going ham with
Yeah.
the CO2 guns on his hands. I was just like, I just held my arms up and I was like, I'm ready. And I felt it hit my face like the
Oh, it
first
felt
time I
so
saw
good.
him. It felt so nice, dude. I can't remember if this was a theory thing or a skillet thing, but they had the CO2 things on the stage.
Yeah.
I think that was skillet. But I remember the first blast of it, and I just thought it was so cool.
Yeah.
And then the sudden big wave
Yeah.
of this cool air hit, and it felt so nice.
So good. So good. So this point, I threw in the middle, because I can't remember when it happened in the set. I can tell you it was either during Hero or Awaken Alive. So Jen comes out to sing a part. I of course throw up the horns. Looks at me, throws them right back. I was like,
Jen fanboy here.
if you haven't realized, Jen's probably my favorite.
Jonathan.
Then Seth. Then John, then Cor. Sorry, Cor. I love you. I want your pick. I really do. I have to complete the series. Got a Seth. Let's see. Oh, what? We got to hear Monster
Yeah, and we got to see the
with the monster thing. I
yeah.
don't know what to call it.
the monster.
It was literally the monster. It's like this thing.
It's on my channel.
Yeah, it's like this thing John goes up and sings on top of it. It's like a
And
monster
there's a
head.
really cool intro with it.
And the CO2 shoots out of its head.
Oh yeah.
Now, I'm going to hand over this phone because oddly Miranda really likes this next thing.
What?
She,
Huh?
like, really
Huh?
likes it.
Huh?
I don't know why,
Huh?
but she really
Huh?
likes it.
Huh?
She, like, really, really likes this next thing.
Okay, stop making it sound weird. But
Like, really, really,
Shut
really likes it.
up. You're making it sound weird, and I have a very bad reputation. But so John Cooper, Corey Cooper, if you haven't figured it out yet, they're married. I know, mind blowing. But during one of the songs, he went over to her, and they had a really sweet moment. And then they like kissed or something. I don't know. But it was a really sweet moment.
It's on my channel. Go check it out.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what video it is.
I couldn't either. I don't even know if I recorded.
But I
think
know I
I-
recorded it.
I think I had the audio.
I know I recorded it. So I guess you just have to watch all my videos to find it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get those views up.
So then after that, you wave at Jen at the end
Oh,
of
yeah.
Resistance.
Oh yeah, the end of the Resistance, right? It's their last song every night. So, me, being a person that wants to get noticed, I notice that Jen has been looking over at our side. And so, I just think it's hilarious to just wave at her so crazily. Like, I'm throwing my hand up, going like this. And she sees it, and she smiles and laughs, and that literally made my night. I thought it was so funny that she actually saw it. Uh-oh.
Matthew shared a reel with you.
Oh, no.
Asked cool security guard for set list by him. Other guy already asked for it, so I asked for the other one by Corey, and he shrugged, implying I can maybe get it, and then you got Corey's set list. I was reading the exact notes.
Anyways,
So,
so what that meant was...
But that read my robotic reading voice.
So, it's over. They leave. Jen doesn't throw me a drumstick.
And
it was so sad. And
security guards
so I'm
are
like...
passing out set lists.
They're just... At this point, they were just standing there. And I'm like... I look over to my guy. My cool security guard. It's like,
security guard.
hey, yo, I want that set list right by you. He's like, nah, man, this guy already asked for it. I'm like, oh, well, then I want this one. Give me this one. And he's like, I mean, you can try for it. And I was like, well, I am. And then I was like, the guy next to me, my enemy, has a freaking sign that says he wants give me a set list or something. I was like, no. Because I had the Infinity Stones. My goal of this year was to get a set list from every Skillet show.
Mm-hmm.
I got one from the first one. Got one from the second one. I just need this third one. And this freaking dude brings a sign that he wants a set list. So, and then the dude picks it up off the stage, peels it off, and I'm like,
I was pointing at you. I was like, yeah, yeah.
This dude's with his sign going like, holding it up, like, pointing at it. I was like, and he just reaches out like in the middle of both of us. I was like, I grabbed it. I was like, ha! In my head, I was like, ha! I felt so special because it was Corey's.
Yeah, you gotta.
And then dude brought out another pile of.
Yeah, I didn't get a used set list. I got one of those.
No.
I'm still glad though.
See, at Lifelight, I got one like you did.
Mm-hmm.
But in my case, that one was used because they actually didn't have any set lists on the stage at Lifelight. I thought that was so weird because I kept going, hopping up, nothing.
Just making that noise.
And then I finally realized that when Jen came up off the stage for Hero, right before Hero, she was sitting like right in front of me by the production stuff. I saw one hanging on one of the moving containers. I was like, ooga booga, I want it.
Booga booga.
And at that show there was another cool security guard. And he's like, all right, you've been waiting all this time. I guess you can have this one. I was like, yes.
Oh, so unsurprisingly, there's not a lot for Theory of a Dead Man.
But yeah, you got a set list.
Yes,
Talk
I did.
to the people.
Talk to the yes. So, they were handing out the set list, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got the used set list, and then I was sad because I wanted a set list too. But then I saw like a stack of set lists they had of just regular set lists that weren't used, but it was a thick pile of them. And I was like, May, can I get a set list? I was like, hey, can I get a set list? And he gave me a set list. I got a set list.
The key is look ridiculous.
Yep, and Yellow Rock.
And I remember after we were just waiting for Theory to come on, and I had my set list had tape on it to tape it to the stage. So I put the tape against the barricade so I didn't have to hold it. And you're like, where did your set list go? I was like, step back.
I was like, oh. I had to hold on to my set list, and I was holding on for dear life. Funny story with the cool security guard. He came up, because I was like kind of hanging on to the barrier, and the set list was hanging over too. He comes up, tries to take it, I was like, and he's like, I want to look at it. And I was like, okay.
I just want to take a picture.
Yeah, and I let him, and he gave it back, and I was like, oh.
He's like, give me it.
Yeah. At some point, he starts pulling on. He's like, give me. I'm like, no, man, it's mine. I got it fair and square. So.
That kind of reminds me, when I saw the Dropkick Murphys there, I got a signed Interrupter set list. And obviously they came on before the Dropkicks. So I put it against my stomach and pushed it up against the barricade because I was like, 1, I didn't want to hold it the whole time. 2, I didn't want to put it on the ground. 3, I didn't want to get ruined. So I was like, okay, just put it against your stomach, it'll be fine. So I'm glad I could just tape it to the barricade and I didn't have to worry about it.
So, Theory of a Dead Man takes the stage.
Toad.
Toad.
I remember, like Skillet, I saw them off to the side.
Uh-huh.
And I was waving at Tyler. And I feel like he ignored me on purpose.
He probably did.
Because I definitely saw him look up and see me.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, Tyler. Your ego's that big? You can't...
Yeah, probably. Sorry. Not sorry, Tyler.
Anyways.
So,
not trashing on him.
The notes just say, Sweet Caroline, bop, bop, bop. They played Sweet Caroline. I think it was just like one of the songs that was playing in between sets. Or no, it was...
They always play it to get the crowd hyped up.
Mm-hmm. They played it. And
I filmed a little bit of it. And I swear everyone in the crowd was singing that song. It was so good. It's so hype.
It brought me out of my dead state. On the touching me, touching you part. Quinn's notifications. So in the touching you, I put my hand on my shoulder and then I put my other hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Give me the notes.
So this next one I'm going to take because it's so funny.
Okay.
So I filmed this video. So Tyler had just sang "Friends in Low Places" by Garth Brooks. And so he goes, joking with the crowd. He goes, "Well, we got a special guest tonight that wants to help us finish this song." Walks over to the side of the stage. "Please welcome Garth Brooks." Crowd goes nuts. And then he's like, "Wait, he's not here? What? Then who? I could have swore Garth Brooks _69 maybe wasn't." Oh. And he's like, he goes, "Who did I wire that $5,000 to?" It's on my channel. It's so funny.
It was so funny.
I was like, I was dying.
The ladies beside me were so annoyed at that joke.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh. They weren't happy.
Because they thought he was there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
they fell for it.
If you think about it, Garth is a pretty big musician.
Mm-hmm.
Is he really going to come to that venue to sing with Theory of a Dead Man? Hey, it's an hour in. Are you guys suffering enough yet?
Yeah. I'm going to suffer while editing this, which means I'm not going to edit it. Just like our previous video, I'm just going to have all the pictures scroll through.
Yeah.
Good luck figuring out which one's which. Oh, Don't Stop Believin', Paradise City, and Walk. So, I think it was the start of, what was it, Bad Girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
He played the songs, basically.
Yeah.
And he would, like, please give it up for our friends at Skillet, and then... Yeah.
Santa Sonia. Yeah.
You forgot song 2. You forgot. How could you, Quentin?
I was writing these at school.
But,
my brain was fried.
He played those, and, in the video on Quentin's channel, you can audibly hear us go, "Wah!"
We were having fun. We didn't care.
Yeah. That was so fun.
If we didn't get Blitzkrieg Bop, at least we got song 2.
Mm-hmm. And then I died, which is wrong, because I died way earlier.
Well, you progressed to die worse.
Oh, yeah. Because I heard people going, "Take me down to the paradise where the grass is green and the girls are pretty."
When did I get you the water?
No idea.
At one point, Miranda was literally dead.
For some reason, I didn't ask the guard for water, even though there's water right there.
Like, she was dying. There's water literally in front of her where she could have just reached, but no.
Yeah, you typed on a Snapchat thing, and you looked at the guard. The guard read it, and he was just, he nodded and picked up water. You know, I wasn't picky since I was very dehydrated, but it was Aquafina, and Aquafina tastes horrible.
See, I got one too after the fact, and I did not care. I just got it down.
Yeah. I mean, I drank it.
Do not take that sound out of context. I swear. I swear.
I drank half of mine, and then immediately regretted it, because it tasted so bad, but I was like, I don't care.
That's why you don't taste it. Just take it down the gullet.
But then at the end of Theory of a Dead Man, people started filing out. They played Saturday Night. That's not what the song is called, probably, but I don't know who it's by. I can't remember.
Yeah.
SATURDAY night, and we were all kind of chanting that, and I was dancing because I was finally awake enough.
Who is it?
Morgs.
Oh, Morgs. G-Nick.
Mm-hmm. So, and then Matt bragged about how he got all the picks.
Oh, yeah. He said he got the Infinity Stones.
All the Infinity Stones. Then he gave me...
He got one from Tavis.
Mm-mm.
One from Corey. That made me so mad, I swear.
And then Dav.
One from Dave.
Dav.
And that's not Dave Grohl. It's just Dave from Theory. It's definitely a step down.
Oh.
But he actually got 2 Daves.
And he gave one to me, which I thought was nice.
I remember I confused Miranda when we were leaving because she's like, well, if I would have got another pick, I would have given it to you. I was like, no, I would not have accepted it. She's just like, what?
What? You gave me a drumstick at whenever it was.
Yeah, but I just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right to me to take something.
We saw Kale and Cody from St. Estonia hanging around.
I was surprised Miranda didn't freak out being Kale is the bass player. And she's got a thing for bass players, I don't know.
Maybe it's because I play bass.
Okay.
You're making it weird. Why do you make everything weird?
Because it's funny.
No, it's not. Okay, it's kind of funny.
And we're going to talk to them, but they walked away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to talk about the thing Kale did? Or should I?
We're kind of just waiting on her, right? And I see this sign: no smoking or vaping. What does Kale do? Pulls a vape out of his pocket, blows a fat cloud. I found it so funny.
He's Kale. He can do what he wants. Got a St. Estonia banner.
I remember I didn't see. For some reason, I never found out that Adam vaped too. And I saw him do it for the first time at the Red River Valley Fair. I was like, wait, that fat cloud came from him. I was like, maybe that's why his voice sounds like
that. Might be. So let's see. Not used to him swearing.
See, usually I judge people when they vape or smoke. Not him, he's cool.
You know what would be even more shocking? Even more genuinely shocking, more like Adam swearing or vaping. John Cooper swearing or vaping.
I watched a video and he's like, he sounds like this in the morning. And he's like, a lot of people ask me if I smoke cigarettes or drink whiskey. I don't. Good to know, John.
I left you to die.
Oh, yeah. I was waiting in line for merch. I was waiting for the line merch, right?
I was sitting down.
She's sitting down by the water fountain. All of a sudden, she gets taps on my shoulder. Hey, I'm gonna leave you. What?
Yeah, I was like, hey, can I leave? And he was like, and you're like, yeah, sure. You agree. You let me.
But that's not how I felt on the inside. Felt like you abandoned me.
Yeah, I did.
And left me to die.
I did, yeah.
And I was so tempted to go over and meet Kale and Cody, but I was like, my mom's probably waiting out there to pick me up, and she's probably annoyed because she probably saw you come out already. And she's probably like, where is that kid?
And then I saw you come out, and then I rolled down my window. I was like, hey, come here. And we said goodnight and all that. Now, this is these next three things are you. So I'll let you take over.
Oh, yeah. So, of course, skirt to the hotel. Died.
Yeah, that's how I felt, too.
I was like, before, I was like, Matthew, I don't care. Because Matthew and I have this thing where we switch from the bed, who gets the bed and who gets the couch, right? So I'm like, I don't care. If you got the couch last night, I am sleeping on that bed. Because I did not stand for 8 hours sleep on a dang couch.
Yeah, I got into the hotel room. Mom made me change out of my Skillet hoodie. She was like, if you want to wear it tomorrow, you can't sleep in it. And I was like, fine. So I changed my Skillet jacket that I always wear. Crashed. Fell asleep after about maybe 5 minutes. Didn't even plug my phone in. Didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
And then I fell asleep, and then... No, we walked to the hotel. Had to wait forever for my dad to come out of the car. And there was a nice moment with I was holding my bag of merch, and some guy was getting out of his car as well. I think he was staying at the same hotel. Yeah. He's like, did you go see... He was like, did you enjoy the show? And I was like, oh, yeah, I did. It was awesome. He's like, oh, that was nice. And he's like, well, you guys have a good night. And we were like, you too. So then we waited forever for my dad to get to the door. And we finally got to the room, and then I crashed.
Yeah. Next thing, I obviously immediately posted my videos on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, because I have an old soul, and my fam. That's my own. I technically only have Facebook for my fam because they don't care about my YouTube. Which means they don't love me enough. Anyways.
Wow.
I don't know if I woke up to it or it happened while I was still drowsing out of consciousness. But I just see a little circle by the heart on Instagram. Like, I'm just like, oh, Miranda probably liked it. Yeah.
Probably commented I was there.
Tavis Stanley has liked your post. Tavis Stanley has shared your post on his story.
No, you were probably thinking, you were thinking I probably commented I was there. We have this thing where we comment on each other's stuff, I was there, or yo, I was there.
I did it not too long ago when Miranda uploaded the audio.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, me too.
Alright, oh yeah. Now time to talk about my enemy.
Your next rival.
Dude stole my views. Dude, okay.
We're not gonna shout him out if we do.
No, I'm not. You probably will find his channel because he's so big. So
yeah, Quinn
as you know,
like him very
we
much.
both have growing channels.
Mine's
We're pretty small right now
I'm really small.
compared to that guy.
I'm really small.
So
I'm a grain of sand.
I'm scrolling on my phone one day. Skillet, Brookings, South Dakota. Oh, some other guy that was there. Wait, that's like exactly where I was standing. Wait a second. Clicked on his profile. Was a picture of him. I was like, wait, that was the guy standing next to me. This dude has 100,000 subs.
I was wondering why he was filming so
Yeah.
much. I was like, he probably has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, this dude has 100,000 subs and millions of views. Millions.
Who does he see the most?
Metallica. That's probably why he has millions.
He probably makes so much money, and we don't.
And I was so jealous. And little did I know, I was scrolling through his channel. I was like down in 2 years ago videos, and I've actually watched some of his videos before.
Yeah.
I was like, dang it, I supported this guy. Now he must be my enemy. But so yeah, now I have a second enemy. My first enemy is from a kid that used to go to my school. He's in college now. He's got to see Slipknot.
Now that I think about it, your new rival that was at Skillet next to us.
Yeah.
Remember when
he saw Slipknot too. Millions of views on those.
Remember when we
I'm so
saw
mad.
Skillet back in 21?
He was there.
I think he might have been, because in the front, when we were clapping to that one Nickelback song that was playing, I looked over.
Was he the dude with the sign?
I don't know.
There's a dude with a sign that kind of looked like him.
He had blonde hair, glasses, and he was wearing a hat, and he was clapping with us. And I don't know, now that I think about it, he looks a lot like him. You gotta look through his videos, see if he was there, because if he was...
Yo, if he did, and has Emissary Echo videos, I'd actually be interested. Because I wanted to see some Emissary Echoes with Dan, but there was none. Other than this one guy that was, like, in the way back and filming a screen.
Ah.
So, like, oh.
That's when you just listen to the video and don't bother watching.
Yeah. But yeah, so I guess we'll never be as big as his channel, but we'll shout out ours anyways. Let's shout out our channel.
Yeah. You go for it? Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. My YouTube channel is Guitars and Music, I guess. I post more music than guitars. I do have guitar stuff in the works though, and by that I mean I have wrote out a set list, and that's it. Quinn has seen it. Matthew, his brother, has seen it. I don't know. I don't have a set date for when that's coming out, or even if it'll come out. But you might get guitar stuff soon. Who knows?
All right. So my channel, Q-Tips Adventures. I just posted on there. Community post. Don't get excited for videos. There are no more videos left for this year. I'm guessing that goes for this podcast too. This will probably be the last of the year.
Oh yeah, 2020. Ugh.
It's the finale.
Oh yeah, 2020 finale of the 2023 season.
So anyways, yeah, but in the future I do have videos come out such as Metallica, Green Day.
What's our big announcement, Quinn?
Hold on.
Okay, fine.
What other concerts am I going to?
Hairball.
Oh yeah, Hairball. Fall Out Boy. Going out to Fall Out Boy. You guys know Fall Out Boy? Yeah.
They're not gonna answer you.
For some reason, I'm going into like my punk era. Green Day, Fall Out Boy.
Maybe because they were in the Hella Mega Tour.
Jimmy Eat World.
Maybe because Fall Out Boy was with Green Day at the Hella Mega Tour.
Maybe. Smashing Pumpkins are with Green Day.
Rancid, the Lindas.
Metallica. I don't know if you can count them as punk, but whatever.
I mean, there's something. There's something. I think. They're like some small local band.
There was a kicker that got announced. Yes, 2 days ago.
Yesterday.
So I'm sleeping in my bed, and then all of a sudden, my door slams open. I get shook awake. Look at Red River Valley's post. Huh? Look at Red River Valley's post. Someone you liked is going. Just look. Fine. Nah, I was more like, okay, fine. Okay, it's someone I like. I'll look. Fiddle with my phone. Gets on Instagram. I just see Skillet.
Mother.
Oh yeah, straight. Mother.
I need to ask my parents.
At this point, I was annoying my mom so much to let me go to Avenged Sevenfold with Poppy and Vended. Yeah, I let that go out the window just this once. If that tour comes around again, I'm going. But
yeah, I got a yes from my dad. I need a yes from my mom.
Instantly, I was like, oh, and my mom was on a work call, so I just kind of walked wild in there, and I heard her phone. I was like, and she's like, mute. What? Someone's coming to Red River that I want to go. Who? And she's been waiting on them to post because they usually get good people, like Shinedown.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, flips the phone. Do you know this band?
That sounds.
And then I was like, I was wearing my Skillet shirt, so I was like, these people.
Just flips the phone and goes like, this like small local band. That's what I would do.
And of course, people in Fargo must have asked for Skillet. Because from 2021 and to get them back in 24, that is close for a fair.
3 years, yeah.
Usually fairs get different people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not Rock Night either, so there's going to be another rock group. And Colton Dixon is opening, which I'm very excited about. You probably not as much. But I saw Colton at Lifelight. But his equipment didn't work, so I only got to hear 4 songs with no electronics, just like a keyboard. I recorded 2. Go check them out. One was a live debut, which was really cool.
Very bad live debut, probably.
It was kind of cool with just the piano.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully he plays it full band when I see him. But yeah, my mom said yes instantly. I was like, and then I pressed my luck. I was like, well, Hairball's coming to Brookings. Sure. Okay, I'm dropping all of Avenged Sevenfold. I'm sorry. Can I go to Disturbed? No.
Instant no.
Well, I tried.
I mean, I'm sure I can get my mom to say yes for Skillet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Hairball, because they don't know about Hairball.
Just say they're 80s rock. You said your one aunt really likes that type of music?
Yeah.
Get her on your side and then push yourselves onto your mother and override her veto.
Override the presidential veto.
Just be like, get your aunt to be like, well, if you aren't taking her, I will. See?
Mm-hmm.
See how that works?
I tried asking her if she would take me to Green Day, and she said no. And so then I tried asking my other aunt, and she said no. She was like, I'll take you, but I would have taken you, but it's in August. Mm-hmm. And she was like, it's gonna be hot. I'm like, not really. Well, actually, no. These past 2 Augusts have been
if you
pretty
look
hot.
at it, Target Field in Minneapolis,
yes.
home of the Twins, shout out, is an open baseball field. So that sun is going to be beating down on the GA. Not gonna feel that good, you know?
I've sat and
And
waited.
your history with no water, sun, no water, beating down 100 degrees. I have learned.
Lifelight.
See, at Lifelight, I had 8 water bottles. I was chugging. Me at Shinedown now. That was a different story. Yeah, I didn't survive Cut the Cord.
Ooh. This episode.
I didn't die, technically.
This episode has been going on for, at this point, basically an hour and 20 minutes.
Hell.
Yeah, I'm not going to edit this much. I'm going to edit it just as much as I did the last episode.
I'm just going to keep rambling until it gets to an hour and 20 minutes to torture the viewers.
So you have like less than 30 seconds. 20 seconds now.
That was the Rock Res Part 2. Let me see. Was that my favorite skillet of the year?
Say yes.
The first one I had in my hype squad.
Say yes. I think it would have been better if sorry, it's 1 hour and 20 minutes. We're over.
Hell.
So if we had our "Hey yo, let's go" chant, I think it would have made it a lot better. But we tried. But if we go to this next skillet, we can do it there.
Honestly, I feel like maybe Lifelight was my favorite. Because the vibe was just great. Everyone got along. And I don't know why, but oddly, this most recent one just felt dark. Maybe because I was encapsulated in
the darkness.
Building, yeah. At Lifelight, it was open. You got the cool breeze when the sun finally decided to go down. People on top of buildings watching. It was just a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one was just depressing.
Yeah, I mean, it's still fun for the most part.
It probably peaked when we met him. But the music was still good. If Skillet would have headlined now, that would have made it way better.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Theory kind of made the vibe die.
A little bit, yeah. But if we both go to Skillet in 24, I think the vibes are going to be there.
Yeah. Outside.
Yep.
CO2. Lowe's guy. What if we see Lowe's
guy? Oh,
I hope I see Lowe's guy.
We're just going to be like, it's been 3. No, dude.
Nah, he's just like, who the heck are you?
No. One sad thing, one funny thing, this next Skillet concert is on July 7th, and the last one was on July 9th. So if they moved it ahead of 2 days, it'd be 3 years exact.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, dude, we saw you 3 years ago at this very show.
Reunion, bro.
If we could get up front again, that'd be awesome. In the same spot.
I will find it very hard if they have the same setup as Shinedown. It was so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Because that, if you're not first, you're last.
We gotta run again. We gotta get there at 4 o'clock.
Watch one of the members, watch John walk out with his kids, but they're adults. So it's just like, do I bother him? Maybe.
Watch the members walk out and be like, is that the drummer or is that the bass? But that was more of a Brown County Fair thing with Seether. And no, it was Emissary Echo.
With Emissary Echo.
With the singer. But
that's definitely the guitarist.
No, we were like, that's the drummer.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely the drummer.
Nope, singer.
Well,
we're completely wrong.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to Skillet.
I am too.
Watch out for those videos in
July.
But
big gaps.
I do have a couple in between there, so look out for those too. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed us dragging this episode out to make you suffer more. Other than that, Miranda's repping the merch.
Oh yeah, wearing my Saint Sonia shirt. Picked it out just for today because I knew what we were doing today. We were recording. This has been the Totally Random but Totally Awesome podcast. Peace.